Well, I just turned it up because it was. I originally thought it might be too loud, but maybe it was just too quiet. Maybe? I don't know. I have my mic on now, so if you can't hear me talking, then you definitely have an issue on your end. I guess. You hear me, but no music. Audio track is 1. Yeah, everything's on audio track 1. You hear it now, it's very quiet. Oh. Is this better? I worry about sound being overpowering to the voice. That's not a good way of wording it. You know what I mean? I made it louder. Is that better? The new background, as in the video background. I've had this video background for ages. Like, I have had this for ages. Yeah, I guess maybe you just haven't been here for the start of streams in a while. You never noticed. How dare you? Right. We are going to switch over to my blank screen. You can see the commands there. Now, Sonic Adventure 2, the PC port is a bit rubbish. It might take a few times for it to load properly, or maybe it'll load first time. Oh, hey, it's loaded first time. I'm gonna turn it down a bit so it doesn't destroy me. Turn the volume down on Sonic Adventure 2 a bit as well, because the volume mixing in Adventure 2 is loud. So yeah, I'm just gonna go on my completed save file. Well, completed. I've beaten the story and that's about it. It's still too loud in my ears. That's better. So yeah, I'm just gonna put them in chat as well, just to show you. But if you don't want to wait for the commands to come up, doing SA2 commands should get you a list of commands if you follow that link. I put in effort for this like one-off stream for some reason. A link. Yeah, I mean, I've got those commands all, like the ones I brought up with that, like they're the ones scrolling by on the screen, but like they're the ones scrolling by on the screen. There's also ones with like the voting for levels and changing the music, where it'd just be too much to have them on screen. So you can do music list and level list to get the IDs for those commands. But yeah, I thought I'd put like a link to the main commands as well, just so that you could, so that you can see them all at once if you don't want to wait for them to scroll by. Would you say it's scrolling by like too quickly, too slowly? I mean, because I kind of want them to be obviously fast enough to be able to not wait ages to see one, but also not too fast that you can't read it. Anyways, let's start from the beginning, because you can just play through the story on a completed save, which is handy. Scroll is just right. Nice. Nice. Also, you gotta love the Comic Sans in Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah. As well as the versus chat mod, I have put there is like a bunch of mods running on this. Like, just because the PC port is a bit iffy. Because the PC port's not great, so yeah, I've got like a bunch of mods as well as the versus chat one. Thankfully, the game doesn't crash too much. Like, out of all the Sonic PC games, Adventure 2 feels like one of the least stable. But now in a level, feel free to put in whatever commands you feel like. Otherwise I will just be playing Adventure 2 normally. He snowboards because it's cool, okay? Oh no. Confuse. Shrink. Oh yeah, one thing to note about the grow and shrink, I think that they are permanent until you, like, change the size again. Like, I don't know if there's a cooldown on them. Also, I like how Sonic shrank, but not the board. Oh, no, this way. Ah, gotta go fast. No, Omichao, I don't think I'll try whistling. Also this... the fast command reminds you of something. Yeah. The mod did come with a command that just kills you, but I thought I'll disable it because if Joe's here, it would just get very boring. Oh, low gravity. Hold on. Oh, come on. I want to jump high with low gravity. No, okay. You're no fun, SA2. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Uh-oh. Wait, if you put water on, does that mean I'm gonna drown? Yes. Uh-oh. 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 This is bad. This is very bad. Well. Oh, I'm still underwater. Please, someone toggle the water off, I won't be able to make it. Oh no, oh no. Thank you. I mean, you can enable it at other points. I mean, what wasn't helping is the low, the low gravity. I think made the water gravity even worse. Yeah. Oh. Item magnet. Ah, thanks. Uh oh. Where am I? Which way? Oh, this way. I don't know why I would think to go backwards. The camera in this game is very fixed. No, not the gold beetle, I missed it. Oh well. Ow. Also, most of the commands have a 5-second timeout, except for Omichao. Omichao has a 0-second timeout. Oh, come on. I wanted to do the light dash. You spelled Omichao wrong there. It's Omochao, not Omichao. The gravity. Hey, low gravity makes it a lot easier to get up here though. Owo-chow? I don't think Owo-chow's a thing. But you see, Bomb is a helpful item. Bomb gets rid of all enemies on screen. Come on. Oh. Now, this would be a bad time to make me go backwards. You can be helpful sometimes. I like how I could very occasionally be helpful when you were doing Hollow Knight. Oh no. Slow down. The gravity. I can still spin dash. That's the longest I've spent in City Escape in a while. D rank.
B button to do a somersault.
Thanks, Summer Chow.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out here. Finally decided
Bosses.
to show up, eh?
Forgot that bosses existed.
Bring it on!
Monitor Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
But because I'm just playing through the story without having, just playing through the story after having beaten it, I have all the upgrades. So I can cheese the boss. Ah! I can cheese it if I'm not bad at the game. Where's the things? Oh, the camera is so bad. Wait. Oh no. Healing the boss. Oh. Actually, you know what? If we're gonna use the voting thing, I should probably add something on here. Browser. Yeah, let's call it browser 2, local file, browse. 2 versus chat. Vote status, .html. I don't know I don't really know what that overlay does. Ah! But it's a thing you can do with the mod. So
Hey guy, take care.
I don't really know what the overlay really does, but whatever. Ciao. I don't know if you actually hold on. Let me. Let's see if 3 was actually anything. No, you need 3 isn't something you need to use, like the letter codes that come up when you click that link from that command. But since you sent me to the Chow Garden, I don't actually have any Chow eggs hatched in this. Ooh. I know Chow are cute, but... Ooh. I've never actually played Green Hill in Adventure 2, because it requires getting all the emblems, and no, I'm not getting all the emblems in Adventure 2. So yeah, this is actually the first time I've ever played this level. Well, the SA2 version. I mean, I've played Green Hill itself plenty of times. You have helped me experience something new. Uh-oh. I'm good at games. How's that for revenge? Hmm. Oh, what? Homing attack. Wait. What? I think the Omochao decided to be very weird. If you read it backwards, you might see that it's gotta go fast spelled backwards. I have deliberately left off the like what the commands do, so that you can all find out by doing the commands. Thing as well, Green Hill's level design was very good for a 2D game. Doesn't the exact level design doesn't really translate into 3D very well. Now I don't know what's gonna happen without considering
Just made it.
this, like considering. Oh, it's just gonna go to level 2. Okay, fair enough. But without its cutscene. It's only going to use emerald hunting. Oh, hi gravity. Uh-oh. That said, I'm playing as Knuckles. Oh, literally there. Gravity doesn't seem to affect the gliding. Wait, will it affect this? Yes. Uh-oh. The hints are not helpful at all. Oh no. We may be here a while. Oh. There we go. Ah. Something tells me the camera wasn't intended to account for character models this big. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. I need some rings. No, that's not rings. Let's all agree not to cause BS in timed emerald level. That's BS no as is. But that's the point. Causing BS is the point. Plus, this is the first one. Oh no. But yeah, I don't think the effects have cooldown. Like certain effects, like the grow and like stuff like that. I don't think they have cooldowns. How did I get a rank B on that? The 50 rings might have helped. Maybe. I don't know.
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island.
Yeah, we'll skip cutscenes. Wait, where is Eggman? I can't see him. Wait, I can't do the melee attack because I'm too tall. I don't I don't know how I won that. I mean, it's always a mystery how you win these fights, but still. But yeah, unless apart from like I think certain particularly funny cutscenes, I'll probably skip the cutscenes. Grow. Okay, so it does seem so there is some sort of cooldown, and that's just beating, like that's just going on to another level. The mech levels. I enjoy Gamma's gameplay in Adventure 1. These, not so much. Level TVE1. Oh, Tales vs Eggman 1. You're gonna make me do it again. Big Tails is big, yeah. Interesting that it actually does change the size in terms of... Like, it changes where his, like, gun starts from. Oh. I can't aim at this thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't... Hey Chroma, will Big Tails find Froggy Tails? I don't know, but I don't think Big Tails can get out of the first room of this level. There is a limit on how far it can grow as well. Yeah, there is a limit to how big they can grow, and yeah, I don't think I can actually get out of How dare Alex watch football, not your stream? He does this every week. I basically just stream on the assumption that Alex doesn't watch my streams. Like, super jump. Yeah, I think I'm actually stuck here, unless you shrink me. Please shrink me. Or bomb. Bomb works. I'm actually stuck because the gun, like, I think the main character collision doesn't change when they grow, but it seems like the position, like where the gun like aiming thing comes from, does change. I managed to get it. Hooray! Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm stuck here again. Thanks. Okay, this looks like this size Tails can reasonably hit things that are on screen. Also, I do apologize about the horrible like beeping noise that comes up whenever you're aiming. But that's just the game. Ah. Security hall. No, that's a ruse stage. Hmm. Ah, it's hard to see. It is the Rouge stage. Yeah, I know it's the Rouge stage. It's the one with the time. It's, you know, like, oh, the bomb's gonna go off in 15 minutes. Like, oh, like everyone's like, yeah, 15 minutes, and Rouge is like, 5 minutes should be plenty. Like, no, Rouge, he said 15. Ah, can I just get to a checkpoint? Yay! This way, if I die again, I don't have to go through the entire level again. Which is looking quite likely. Thanks, Ben. I Oh. Oh no, I'm stuck here, aren't I? Thank you. Oh, what? The sound effects are clipping. That's how bad the sound mixing in this game is. I don't even care about my rank at this point. Can I just... Elevator section, because that's what we love about our Sonic games. God, the sound mixing is horrendous. Several of these sound effects are clipping and like peaking. It's not good. Now that I'm normal size, the speed up is more apparent. Because the speed up isn't the speed up is very weird because the like horrific turning, like deceleration, kind of just cancels out the speed up, because Tails just slows to a crawl as soon as you start to turn a corner. It's kind of like how Sonic controls in Lost World, actually, just slowing to a great enemy placement. Just slowing to a crawl when turning corners. And I do not care to get a good score. Tiny Tails. Ah, come on. Probably is the smallest. Oh, it was hitting me still because the hitbox doesn't change, does it? So I thought I was dodging. Oh no. Because I thought I was dodging, but it wasn't, because... Oh no. In that case, don't bother trying to... Don't bother trying to hit them, like in one shot. Oh no. Okay, we're not gonna get the upgrade.
I did it!
He's smaller than the Chaos Drives. Let me guess, rank D? Nope, rank E.
I gotta do better next time.
Time to time to fight Eggman again. Oh no. I think it might be a bit too late on that time stop. Because I just finished. Lovely security hall.
I'm in position, Doctor. Tell me when.
There's been an unexpected delay on my end. There's no more time to waste. Set the timer for 15 minutes. Let's go.
Set the time for 15 minutes. 5 minutes should be plenty. Have to Rouge, kick the enemy, don't spiral into the air. Also, what is up with the sound effect? The sound effect has, oh wait, the time stop is carried over into this level. Making it easier. We got her name, what, Rouge? If you're talking about who I'm playing as. Oh, this is how I got up. Yeah, I think the time... I think the time stop had affected. Oh, the time stop was probably what was causing the sound effect to go weird. Hate Sonic Adventure 2 hunt levels. I mean, I slightly prefer them to the shooting levels, just because they control better. But they're still not fun. Right, so down or up? Up. Dear.
It's gotta be close.
Alright, A block. Time to go do the switches. Why does this level have a stupid gimmick? Oh wait, no, wrong. It's the blue. It's a blue one I need to do. What are you doing? Go down. This level is stupid.
I can't.
Wait, I thought, was it already enable 9 disabled? This level. Why did you do this to me? What am I doing? I'm dealing with this stupid level. No, go down! Oh. I mean, granted, not my least favourite level. Like, there is a worse level. So... where's the next emerald? Why did Adventure 2 have to make the Emerald Radar so horrible? It was fine the way it was in Adventure 1. The level... oh, why? Why did you do that? Stop. Eggman. Just stop berating me. Oh, it's literally here. If we had the Adventure 1 radar, I would have noticed this straight away. Ugh.
I
How did you know it was that one? Because it's awful. Because it's a terrible level.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
How was that a rank A? What? How was that a rank A? You know what? I'm using it's hot inside. That hint does not help. I don't even care. I'm using the hints in Mad Space. A flat place, so a round place. The entire level's round. Hint monitor. It's not in the burning rock above the... Wait. It's not in the burning rock above the... So it's in the burning rock above the floating... No, I don't want to exit. No, go to hit the switch. Oh, because of the time stop, the rocket's not gonna appear. Oh. Okay.
Get the iron boots and use them to kindle in the steel container.
It's gotta be close.
No, Rouge, don't do a random, like, spinny kick. Flying container. There's lots of flying containers, you're gonna have to be more specific. Time to finish the game. Oh, Final Hazard. The lowest to the highest place. Where can I go more upwards? I'm in the highest place. Oh, it's probably here. Flying containers, no. Oh, maybe... No. Oh. This'll be... This'll be... Thingy. Flying containers.
Close. Only one more left.
There we go. Again, I don't care, I'm using the hint monitors. Dangerous star. What does that even mean? Oh, I don't know.
This is the spherical planet.
I don't think I'm on the spherical planet, Omacho. Wide open area, so a very closed in area. I don't know, let's see if I can find another hint monitor. Oh, no, let go, let go, let go. No, don't latch onto this gravity. No! Oh. No, don't latch onto this gravity. Oh. Ah, thank goodness.
It's gotta be close.
There we go. Got it. Oh no, is that super jump gonna happen at the next level? Wait, the next level's Final Hazard, you can't really jump there.
Not too bad, I guess.
Hmm. Ah, great music.
Can you hear me, son? You know,
Not sure. Don't know how many of the commands will actually do anything here.
Sonic, leave it to me. I'll destroy it. Chaos Emeralds?
Item magnet, there's no rings here.
Now it's up to you, Sonic. Shadow,
I'm not sure.
let me give it a try.
Supersonic and Shadow probably aren't programmed to have shields.
Yeah, take that, you creep. Shadow, are you okay? Here I come.
Grow.
Can both of you hear me?
Don't. That. Oh. Oh, what? There we go. Yeah, I don't know if any of these commands are working in this level. Just because, like, Supersonic and Shadow. Okay, maybe Grow worked. Yep, okay, Grow worked. Oh, but Shadow. It grew Sonic, but not Shadow. There we go. I mean, that's the final boss. I'm guessing it's just gonna go on. I don't know what level it's gonna go on to actually. I don't actually know what level it's gonna go to.
Evil the professor has created.
Chowgarn, I think. I think that's the level it takes me to. Or the game could hang. Because it... I have a feeling the, I have a feeling the game's crashed. Oh, no, it's still responding, apparently. But we might need to restart the game. Sonic Adventure 2's PC port. Everyone. I mean, apparently the README for the mod does say, like, the page for it does say, like, it does have a chance to crash the game. Right, let's restart the game and hope it starts up the first time. Yeah, I know there's a problem. It's always a problem.
File select.
Select your story. Which scene
Um,
do you want to start from?
You need to turn the helmet fine to a highlight. Let's go back to where we were in the hero story. And feel free to vote for levels or whatever, but this is where we were in the hero story before the detours.
Keep your voice down. Have no fear.
Speaking of mods,
Rose is here.
the
How'd you get here?
Amy doesn't normally have like
Well, if
sort
you
of
got it,
black
I cut
sort of
it out with
eyeliner
nails.
type stuff.
Are you
That's something
ready
added
to
by a
need
mod.
my help? It looks like you could use it.
The reason I'm in here is because of that fake head.
Shame that the cutscene revamp mod can't
That
still doesn't
hedgehog?
quite get certain aspects of Dreamcast cutscenes working, but
Will you marry
whatever.
me?
No way.
I thought I had you this time. That black Black Hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
Amy, you can't say that.
Business, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that? Wait for me, Sonic! He's such a brat sometimes.
Cancel Amy Rose. Hmm. Hey, Metal Harbor. Yay. Love this level. Yeah, feel free to put the commands in again and all that. I love this level. Oh, Sonic! You're supposed to homing attack the thing. Normally that's like the easiest gold beetle in the game. Oh. This is a random earthquake while I'm on the grind rail. Sonic! Oh, that stop can't have helped. There we go. Oh no, why did I do this? Okay, that time I didn't even die because of chat. I just died because of being dumb. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hooray, unwinnable situations! I don't know why I'm trying. This is a bit hopeless. Oh, thank you. Ah! I'm going to get a game over soon, aren't I? Oh fine, we won't use the grind rail. I won't go the safer way. The sound effects, they are too loud. I apologise if anyone's ears get hurt from the awful sound mixing. I mean, granted, the sound is quite low on the game. Well, the sound obviously is low enough to be able to hear me, so... Oh no. High gravity. I managed to get through that somehow. Goodbye, Amateur. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're not going for the top handle this time. We were just going for this handle. Poor Omochao. Eh, he'll live.
In the middle of a jump, press A button to perform the homing attack. You can use it again over there.
When I'm playing normally, I love this level. It's one of my favourite levels in the game. I should have seen that coming. I really should have seen that coming. Uh-oh. Nope. Speed boost pad, please. I probably should have. I mean, I don't know why I've done it again. I'm only going to die again at the end. No, I might just wait here until I get better gravity. Thank you. Caviar and Knuckles vs Rouge. Ooh. That's another awkward one. You know, I could have got a 1 up there if I was good at aiming this.
Yes!
E rank? E rank.
Barely made it.
Ah, boy.
Long time no see.
You can't skip these cutscenes.
My
That's a good
emerald.
one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time.
Very well. If that's
Uh-oh.
what you want to play,
Oh no, the waters. Oh, because Knuckles and Rouge swim. Hold on. Wait, that's going to be for Rouge, isn't it, that countdown? Because Knuckles has the thing to breathe underwater.
I can't.
Did he just go Ora? 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 O-R-A. Oh, how do I attack?
It's over.
Oh, not like that.
if that's how you want to play, I will take it from you. Memorize Rouge's attack patterns. When she
I don't think memorizing her attack patterns is going to matter too much like this. Where is she?
Rouge's attack patterns. When she stops, that's the time to attack. Now you've made me mad.
Wait, does her drowning count?
Very well. If that's
Wait.
how you want to play, I will
Wait, her drowning... Wait, she drowned because I have the thing to breathe.
special attack.
Her drowning caused me to lose. What?
Drop attack.
Where is she? Because if you see, she's the one who drowns. Oh wait, yeah, Knuckles is fine. But that caused us to lose.
Select your story.
No, we will... We... No, I don't think there's a way to go specifically straight there. I'm guessing if you vote a level and I just go into the... I mean, I'll just go back to where I was in the story, I suppose. And then obviously again, you can vote levels from there. because there isn't a way to go straight to that fight again in the story.
Hedgehog again of all places.
I think it comes directly after a level without a cutscene or something.
Faker.
Not really sure.
You're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing
Crazy Gadget.
to me?
Okay.
You're not
It's a Sonic level, so it's automatically better than all the other levels in the game, like all the other characters' levels in the game.
games. You won't even get the chance. I'm the coolest.
Actually, if we look down here, we can see Big. Uh-oh.
I see. So you're not just a hedgehog. Not like this.
Wait, if we both died, does that count as... That counts as losing twice.
Play games.
That's not fair.
You won't be able to just attack him. Try something to
Oh, I need to get a ring.
I'm the coolest.
Oh. I mean, I died anyway.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
You can't attack him from the front. Try maneuvering and attack from the rear.
Oh. This... this fight.
There's no time to play games.
The character fights in Adventure 2 are so
When Shadow
random.
stops, that's your chance to
I'm
attack
the
him.
coolest.
Here we go.
Oh, wait.
So you're not just a hedgehog. Darn.
Thanks, Sam.
Do you know who I am?
Legs. Thanks for the one-up. Oh, hit the enemy, Sonic. Sonic poses over Shadow's lifeless body. That is kind of what happens.
Hey, hurt. Once the shield is down.
Ow. I hate artificial chaos. They are very annoying enemies. Ah. Ring. Pipe. Oh no.
Faker.
This is a high-speed warp tube. Break the glass and jump in.
Not really anything I can do about this. Wait, hold on. Oh. Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
Select your store. Which scene do you want to start from?
Try voting for a level before I pick one, and we'll see if it goes to that level. There's no votes. Let's go. Okay. It was vote level, right? Okay, it works. Well, time to Green Hill again, I suppose. If this ain't the Sonic franchise at the moment, I don't know what isn't. Oh. Where did you find the IDs for the voices? Because I couldn't find them when I was setting up the mod. Like, I didn't know where they were. Or is it on, like, the music list and I just didn't see it? Oh. Oh. Wait, hold on. The spikes. Okay, there. Ow. Oh, you looked up. Oh, right. It's in the Google Doc instructions. Fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't. I just assumed that those instructions were the same as what's included in the README. Let's go through the loop this time. Oh, hold on. Okay, no. One. Oh, there's nothing else here. Where am I? Where am I? Down here.
Yes! Just made it.
Green Hill again. Who's gonna join the chat? Sonic team. If you don't want to constantly see Green Hill, you can outvote him. Oh, that's not. Uh-oh. One small area where there is a pit. This camera angle is not the best. The somersault. Bit of an annoying move, really.
Yes! Just made it.
Time for Green Hill again. Level White Jungle. Music 51. Might have been a bit
Just made it.
off in the timing. The music. Kept through the jungle in 10 minutes. Well, we could always do the music thing again. It's only a 5-second cooldown on things. Oh no. Can't think of much more unfitting music to White Jungle. But this song's inclusion in the game always felt a bit weird to me, just since it's like one of the few like completely unmodified songs from Adventure 1. Oh, hold on. Should be able to break this. Oh, I never got that bread. Oh well. You know, I'm not gonna risk that platforming. Mm.
I hate earthquakes.
Was that Tails saying I hate earthquakes? Oh, okay. I guess Amy's theme doesn't loop. Cool. Oh. Guess what? What?
I'm Knuckles the Echidna, but you can call me Knuckles.
Some of these voice clips. No, do the... There we go. Are nicknames back on Facebook Messenger? If nicknames are... I have no excuses there. If nicknames are back on Facebook Messenger, I'm happy to just change you to, like, Sonic Team or something. Just because you keep going for Green Hill. Well, I presume you're doing it to annoy me. There we go. Hit the spring this time. Don't just love Green Hill. I mean, the level itself, yeah. But not the way Sonic Team keeps putting it in the modern Sonic games. Mainly Forces that annoyed me, really. But I think Forces' use of Green Hill is a discussion for if I ever stream Forces, I think.
Here we go.
Yeah. I can see.
That wasn't so hard.
Time to go Green Hill again. There. I'm just in Green Hill Purgatory. Oh,
I'll make you eat those words.
Green Hill. Yes, Joe. Well, welcome, Joe.
Here we go.
We're crafting the ultimate Sonic level list. Yeah, hi, Joe. You can either look at the screen or put in a command to see the commands. The information about the commands is on the screen. So yeah, the camera angle in this is not very good. Have I mentioned that yet? Music 22. This is Sand Ocean, I think? Well, it's one of the Eggman levels. Can your commands kill the stream? I mean, the game can sometimes just crash, but I don't know whether that's because of the mod or just because Adventure 2's PC port is rubbish. Speed up, I'm not sure if that'll take effect because I beat the level. But hey, you're gonna see the level again. Yes, you were too early. You know, let's go the upper route for some variety. Oh no, now I'm gonna get... I'm never gonna get off this level, am I? I'd never played this level before. Uh oh, this is. I didn't realize that one would just fall. I know I'd never played this level before, but that doesn't mean I want to only play this level. Was that one up just to compensate me being dumb? Unfortunately, Sam, I think you're going to be outvoted on this matter. Your eyes are slimy from sleep. Cool. Not sure I needed to know that, but whatever. Well, this camera angle. Who decided that converting the level design would work like in this way? Though actually, I suppose I could also vote too. Yeah. Yeah, I can vote as well.
Yes.
I don't know when the vote's even. I don't know whether it's random or whether it's like the first one voted for.
Just made it.
Either way, it's gone to Green Hill. I'm about to make Poppy vote. I mean, I also have an alt. So, well, I say alt, you know, I also have another account I could use to vote. That's enough Green Hill for a bit, you think? Oh no. I think you were too late on that vote, Sam.
Just made it.
Yeah, I think you were too late on that vote. It didn't show up on the thing. On the vote status. Bio Lizard. Fair enough. Yes, Joe, but this is the exact same level over and over again. I mean, as a level, especially in Sonic 1 in particular, yeah, Green Hill's great, but I don't want to play the exact same iffy version of Green Hill over and over again. Ow. You're a shiny hunter, you're used to it. And I know you're used to... I know you're used to, like, boring... and doing stuff, like, boring stuff and doing it over and over again. Oh! That was close. Also, Joe, there would be a command called die in this that just kills you, but I disabled it because I knew you would abuse it. At least I think I disabled it. But yeah, I disabled it because I knew you'd abuse it, and it wouldn't be an interesting way to mess me up. And your C rank? Yep, C
Just
rank.
made it.
Skyrail.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
Yeah, Joe, I told you I disabled it. Because it wouldn't be as fun a way of messing me up, you know? Because it would be visually boring. It would just be like, oh, I lost a life. Oh, I think I cancelled out the super jump. What's the first level? If you do, like exclamation mark level list, you'll be able to see what the codes for the levels are to vote for them. There, you'll get sent a link. Well, not sent, but you'll bring up a link in chat. This is a bit risky, but I did it. Oh.
Oops.
Oh, come on. I love it when the homing attack just doesn't work sometimes.
Here we go.
Whack-quake. That's not quite how you spell it. Plus I'm at the end of the level, so didn't really work. How was that?
Victor.
How was that an A rank run? I lost all my rings at the end. How was that an A rank?
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
It's such a good opening level for the game. I mean, for all my grievances with the Adventure 2, it does have some very good levels. Go Game Lost World, no. For one thing, that doesn't work, and two, no. 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 I wanted to get on the rail. Yeah, I knew you meant Lost World because that's the only Sonic game that can be abbreviated LW to my knowledge. Level WH. Don't think WH is a level in this. No Windy Hill. Yeah. And if we're playing Sonic Adventure 1, one of the music tracks in that game is called Windy Hill. It's the first level track for Windy Valley. Oh. No, we're not. You hate the Knuckles ones in this, that's because they're bad. Adventure 1 has much better Knuckles levels. Time for the truck again. I press jump. Trucks aren't that fast in Fortnite. This isn't Fortnite, Joe. I mean, I was gonna say this is a better game, but whether I'd hesitate to say S2 is definitively better, but whatever. Hey, Ren. Stop. Thanks so much, Al.
That was cool.
Yeah, I got an A rank because there was like no messing with me.
Looks like we're heading toward the center of the base.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has one or two spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door is locked. We need a key.
My feet are freezing. Speaking of Knuckles levels, this is probably my least favourite one of all of them. Like, this level sucks. You know what, I'm just gonna use the hints. I don't care. Red body, that's not helpful.
I'll bet he has one or two spaceships lying around here somewhere.
On the steel grate. Which one? There's lots of steel grates around. Center of the moving trap on the machine's path. But what? These hints aren't helpful. It's time. Time for a command you used a lot already. Green Hill, I'm guessing. Am I ready? I don't know. I mean, granted, I would rather play Green Hill than this level in particular. This level sucks. Red body on the center of the moving tracking the machine's path, but those hints mean nothing. Those hints mean absolutely nothing. Oh, was it? Oh, just really put on the channel. I read the Green Hill as Ben rather than Joe. I apologize for assuming. To be fair, the Omochao prompt isn't that annoying. I know a lot of people find Omochao annoying, but I don't find them that annoying. Ouch. Oh, red body meant one of these enemies. The hints are stupid. For assuming you'd vote Green Hill, you're gonna vote Green Hill. Wait, what was that hint? Bugs don't like it. Not helpful. Oh no. You find this level annoying? Yeah, it's because this level is annoying. I wouldn't call it... Actually, I would call this the worst Knuckles level. Meteor Chamber's less annoying than this. I need more hints. Golden box. Not helping. Small room on the ceiling of the green room. Okay, that helps more. And of course, I'm the other side of the level from the green room, aren't I? Lovely. At least the music is good. This isn't the way to the green room, is it? But hey, at least I've, like, only taken 34 seconds in the level, apparently, because of the time stop. What food do you eat tonight? Good food. You eat some nice, good food. That's what you should eat. Level EGS. Oh, Egg Golem. But I think Egg Golem is outvoted, though. Please be this one. Nope. There must be the higher up one. Oh, because the time is stopped, the thing isn't pinging. Why not a Geodude? Oh, that wasn't the last one, was it? Hints, I need hints, I need hints. Find the red scorpion hiding in a hole. Nope, not helpful. Wait, where's the switch? Oh, there it is. Oh, because of the time stop, it's that is weird. The room with no entrance. Secret room between the red room and the green room. I figured that much.
It's closer.
There we go.
I found him.
Finally. That level sucks. Because of the time stop, you have gotten me an A rank.
Yeah, this is perfect.
And we're back to Green Hill again. Obviously, what we should actually use, like use a exclamation mark potato command for, is on Joe's stream, and like have a message come up whenever his PC is being a potato. That's the actual use we should have for potato, like as a command. Chow race. Oh.
Yes.
Oh wait, the time stop has continued and has caused me to get 0 seconds.
Just made it.
That's still a C rank, what? Hey, it's big.
That was pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy!
Right, level EE. Fair enough.
Come and get some, Eggman.
Sonic!
Just leave it to me.
This time, I'll take your lives as well as the Chaos Emerald. I call on you to destroy these.
Actually, wait.
Come off my servant.
After Death Chamber, it shouldn't have been the King Boom Boo boss. Ah, wait. Oh wait, no. Egg Golem wasn't out. But Egg Golem must have been done when. No, Egg Golem was when I was in. Was before Green Hill, wasn't it? Oh well. Oh. But now it's Eternal Engine. Oh wait. We might need to turn off time stop. I think time stop has broken this. Time stop has broken Tails of Gun. Or you could bomb, I suppose. I mean, that's not really gonna help that much, I don't think. No. All I can really do is sit here. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, like, I think unlike a lot of the Hollow Knight commands, I think a good bunch of the commands here are toggles rather than, like, sort of timer-based. Radical. Oh wait, I shouldn't. I shouldn't be firing my weapon all willy-nilly. In case of blowing out those the bits that caused me to get blown out of the arc. Do like the music for Eternal Engine though. Very good music track. I mean, when we can hear it over the horrific sound mixing. Ow. What landing area? What do you want? Oh. Oops. Don't know what landing area we're on about on the show. Artificial Chaos. Ah. Ew, don't fall off. Oh, what did I just say to myself about falling off? Wait, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Unfortunately, super jump doesn't mean much in a context like this. Oh wait, I need to go down, don't I? Ow, stupid! I love how they can just hit you immediately upon opening a door, and by love I mean absolutely hate. Ow. Thanks to invincibility. That helps. Actually, that will help here. Oh, one time when I was playing this game, I was like on my last life and I got to that bit and fell off the platform, and I'm very glad that it was one of those pits where it just makes you float instead of falling.
Good.
Right. And now we go to the cutscene of let's just skip the cutscene. Oh, because of the point of the story we were at, quote unquote, in the story, because of where I thought we were in the story, it's now put me back in Eternal Engine. No. Well, should we try and get through it quickly? It's because of where I thought we were in the story. And so I thought, oh, now it's time for Eternal Engine. Even though I have already just done it. Oh, I always forget about that one. We're just trying to get through this as quick as we can. Hold on. Yeah, fire the rocket when I step on the button, please. Route 101. Oh dear. Is that? I think that's the Tails one, isn't it? Rather than the Rouge one. I think Route 101 is the Tails one. Artificial Chaos. Worst enemy. Well, one of the worst enemies in the game, if you ask me. Yeah, I think 101 is Tails. I think Rouge's is a different route number. I mean, alternatively, we could be like, oh, Route 101 is the first route in Hoenn. So that is an alternate answer, I suppose. Oh, thanks for the bomb. You are making this a bit more comfortable. Oh, this is where we get the upgrade. I want. I do like how with the level voting, we are just like jumping around to completely random points in the story. I do find that funny. Ah. I will say that the sometimes just the reason of messing up is not even the chat. Sometimes it's just the game being annoying.
The president must be over there. Let's go.
Oh no, you can't see my lap timer. What a shame. Oh, these controls so badly.
I'm getting closer.
feel like you might have spelled shrink wrong. Some of the commands might not work in this level. Like you did put in that command right, but the commands just might not work in this level. Something just due to it being a weird kart racing level.
Find the president?
Almost, Sonic. Just a few more minutes.
Yeah, just due to this being like a weird driving level, the commands might not work properly or something. Get out of my way, car. How much longer? Oh, we're at the end, I think. No, oh, no, we're not. I thought we were at the end, and we weren't. Now we are. Yeah, I don't think the commands work properly in this level.
Yeah, I found the president.
Yeah, I found the president. Ugh. Oh wait, where am I? I think I got sent backwards from the backwards gotta go fast command. Oh. Okay, that was just me. That wasn't the game. There we go. I never noticed that heartbeat sound effect before. This is probably one of my favourite bosses in the game, because it's actually fun to fight. And there we go.
Nice try, Rocky.
And after Eternal Engine is this, I guess. I don't really know. I'm kind of lost. Can't skip this.
Sure, Emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it from you.
Oi, rude. Where is she? The camera sucks in this boss. She was just there. Now she's gone. Where is she? Ugh. You shall go lurk, fair enough. There we go.
I never lose.
Get away from my emerald.
Skip that cutscene because it's not that interesting. Crazy gadget again. Maybe this time without a game over. I think last time we were here I got the gravity turned high and then I couldn't get through and I got a game over. I think. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, the camera is not the easiest to work with in this level. Low gravity and the level without gravity switching? I assume it's the same low gravity as in Meteor Herd. Or maybe it just alters the gravity in general. Oh, stupid. How are you normally supposed to get that? Come on. Oh. What? I was flashing with invincibility. How did that hurt me? Nope, Sonic. Nope, Sonic. Go to head off, that's fine. Oh. Whoops. Yeah. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your day. I mean, obviously there's not much left of the day in our country, but you know, have a good one, as some might say. Right, Sonic, if you could get on the grind rail this time. There we go. Sonic. Ah, don't tell you what to do. I wasn't telling you, I was suggesting. There's a difference, maybe. Some person on my Steam friends is playing Stardew Valley. I don't actually know who they are because I added them years ago. So I can't actually remember who they are. I think there's someone from my school, but I can't remember who. Ouch. No, I can't reach that. Oh well. Uh-oh. That slowed down because of the Nope. I hate that the bounce and the light speed dash are on the same button. It's very annoying. This low gravity is messing me up, like just psychologically. I hate that light speed dash. I always worry I'm gonna mess it up. Actually, hold on.
Ready, go!
Causing chaos for the thing. Perhaps I should have made it so my bot could also do random, like just do commands at certain times, just to mess me up even more, like Ben had on his. That could have led to some chaos. Okay, I know I can't attack you from above. The Hollow Knight has an outrageous amount of commands. Yeah. Evergreen Hill. Yeah. I do feel like some of the commands on this, like, do some me rely, like, I feel like they kind of rely a bit more on the viewers knowing Sonic Adventure 2. Like, in terms of some of the stuff that it does. At the same time, people could have been a lot meaner with, like, constantly doing, like, gotta go fast and its backwards version, or, like, just making me stop in midair. Oh, the gravity stuff is... Like, for those among us that think Mario Galaxy has a bad camera, yeah, this is... oh. This is like a million times worse than anything Galaxy has, because I wouldn't say Galaxy has a bad camera. No, Sonic, hit do the thing. No, Sonic, do the thing. There we go. There we go. That took longer than it should have because of gravity.
Just made it.
Rank C. I'll probably keep going for another like 10-15 minutes or so. So about sort of like 22 quarter to like 10. Just because we are over 2 hours. And unlike the Hollow Knight, Ben's Hollow Knight one, there wasn't really any aim to like beat any of the stories. Partly because you can just change the levels around like this. Why am I looking at the OBS window to play? It looks better on the main monitor.
Yes!
So it was Crazy Gadget. It cuts to Meteor Herd after Crazy Gadget, doesn't it? I think.
Just made it.
Yeah, I think it cuts straight to Meteor Herd. Oh no, it cuts to this boss. I thought it cut to Meteor Herd. I don't know. Maybe Meteor Herd's the first one upon. I don't know. I hate this boss. This boss sucks. Oh, I did it like first time. Huh. Most of the time I struggle quite a lot with that boss because it's annoying.
I feel some strange energy.
It skipped a certain... Why is it skipping certain cutscenes? This is weird. I'm very confused.
Hey, Sonic! Whoa, I wasn't sure if I could pull that one off. Somehow I managed to use...
Let's skip that. Final Rush. Now this is a level that could have a lot of things go wrong with certain commands, I think. Quite a fun level though. Again, as much as I don't care for a lot of Adventure 2, it does have some very good levels. Hold on. No, we want to take the shortcut. There we go. That's not really how you're supposed to do it, but whatever. The rail grinding can be quite fun when it works properly, but only if it decides to work properly, which it doesn't always decide to. So those siren noises are very annoying. You're back. Welcome back. Did it take you that long for your computer to turn on, or were you doing something else at the time? I can't remember. Got distracted? How dare you? Hold that crouch button so I can go faster. Oh, come on. Totally legit strat. That's definitely how you're supposed to do that. And oh, trying to get some music for a start screen. YouTube deal isn't behaving. Normally, what? How are you typing out the command for it? Oh, right, the command is correct. Just fails halfway through. I'm guessing, have you tried, I mean sometimes it throws me weird error messages, but the file does download. Have you like tried checking like the folder that it would download to, seeing if the file is there? I don't know whether it's doing, I mean obviously it could be different problems, but sort of like, yeah, file's not there. Not sure what to suggest. I don't know whether there's like been a new version, perhaps since you downloaded it. I'm not sure, since you downloaded it, I'm not sure. We'll do the shadow bus here.
Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of chaos control.
Oh, rings, please.
This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate.
And I'm guessing, is it also, I'm guessing you tried it with other videos as well? Like, it's not just like... Yeah. Not quite sure what to suggest, to be honest. Now...
Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of chaos control.
Shadow special attack. Use the somersault to avoid the chaos spear.
Yeah, on the channel I know how to do this boss. I fought it quite a few times. Oh. I was spin dashing really slowly and yet Shadow still didn't think to. That's not what I wanted to do. there was an update. Maybe that was the... maybe updating it might help.
Shadow.
I mean, if you're truly stuck, you could always try sending, like, the video, like, sending me the link and I can try downloading it myself. I think that's the ending. Yeah. The end of the hero side story, and you can't skip the cutscene.
I did it.
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic!
Oh, there's a command that'll update it? Alright, I'll have to have a look myself. See if mine needs updating. Okay. Is this specifically 2 dashes? Okay. I'll take a look at that later. But if you can't get it fixed, if it won't like work on yours, then I don't mind seeing if I can download it for you as well. Anyways, we have done the hero side story. Got it fixed. Maybe it just needed the update. Sometimes updating programs is enough to fix the problem. But yeah, we did what could be described as the hero side story. Maybe. I wonder if these screenshots are taken from the Dreamcast version, or in a few minutes you'll say something wise. Will you now? I mean, since we've got to the end of the story, we might just end the stream after the credits anyway. I didn't really have a plan for the stream other than have you guys mess with me. Like, you know, it's not like how with Ben's stream where his plan was just to finish the game. Mine was basically just keep going for about the length of my normal streams. Yeah, I do wonder if these little pictures, whether they were captured from the Dreamcast or the GameCube versions. Bacon used to be alive. 1, that wasn't a few minutes. 2, pretty common knowledge. Oh wait, the shimmering on the webcam is from me tapping. The stand my laptop is on. Anniversary 10th. This game is getting on to be 20 years old.
The ultimate life form. Chaos control.
I didn't know it played this again, even if you've beaten the last story.
Professor Gerald, the truth about 50 years ago.
Sonic Adventure 2. Last episode. Wishes are eternal.
You know, because that's the tone you want to set for your Sonic game, isn't it? Look, it's the Omochao tutorial.
Let me tell you, here's the controller configuration.
This is not being played on the GameCube. I'll tell you that much.
Check out how many emblems you have. Want to change the settings?
Dreamcast icons.
Customize your menu screen.
Well, shall we unlock the secretary theme? I think you do it by spinning the analog stick. Yes, you do. Because I don't know why.
Want to change the settings? Customize your menu screen.
Anyways. Yeah, it's like 22 now as well, so where is it? Yes. Exit game, I can't hear anything else over that. But yeah, thanks for watching and messing with me and ruining my day by making me play Green Hill about 50 times. That was fun though. Yeah, but as you can see, I actually planned out my streams. Ben already knew this because I was talking to him earlier, like the other day when I was getting annoyed at Joe. But yes, from next week onwards, going to be playing Doom, the 2016 game. Going to be doing a playthrough of that because I love Doom, like the entire series, and Doom 2016 a lot more approachable than Doom Eternal, which I'd love to stream, but I'm not very good at Doom Eternal, so I shall not be embarrassing myself more than usual by doing Eternal. So I'm going to do Doom 2016, full playthrough, start to end. Not 100% because some of the things that are hidden are a bit too annoyingly hidden for my liking, but yeah. That's what we're going to be playing. I don't know how long it'll take, and streams may be variable in length because the levels can be a bit long, especially if you're going for like as many things as you can. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, from next week onwards, Doom. Thanks for watching.